Then he commanded the multitude to sit down.
He commanded the multitude to sit down.
And he took the 5 loaves.
And he took the 5 loaves. And the 2 fish.
And looking up to heaven.
And looking up to heaven.
He blessed the broke.
He blessed the bread and blessed the fishes.
And gave the loaves to the disciples.
And I begin to share the bread for them.
And the disciples gave to the multitude.
And the disciples gave it to the disciples. Jesus gave to the disciples and gave to the multitude.
So they all ate.
They begin to eat.
And were filled.
And their stomach were filled up. They were satisfied.
And they took up 12 baskets.
And after eating, the remaining basket of what they eat remained was now 12. The carry of a basket was now 12 baskets. And what multiplied 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread.
Now those who have eaten.
And he used it to multiply, he feed multitude, crowd of people.
There were about 5,000 men.
And those who are eating the food were about 5,000 men.
Beside women and children.
Beside women and children.
Immediately Jesus made his disciples get into the boat.
Jesus made the disciples get what?
Get into
the boat.
And go before him.
And go before. We are stopping 22.
To the other side.
And go before him to the other side.
Why he sent the multitude away?
Why he sent the multitude away? The Lord bless the reading of his word in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I title my message on the repeated title. Who is multitude and who is disciple? Who is multitude and who is disciple? When your neighbor close to you, say neighbor. Wait, I saw somebody close to you. Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
Who is? You are not talking. You are focus on something. Say who is multitude?
Who is multitude?
Say who is disciples?
Who is disciple?
Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
We are the house of God.
You are in the house of God.
Are you a multitude?
Are you a multitude?
Or you are a disciple?
Or you are a disciple?
Say tell me who you are.
Tell me who you are.
Yes, question mark. Who is multitude and who is disciples? Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin to speak on. And let me begin to tell you the word. And you begin to pay attention to the word. The Bible said that the people gathered Jesus. Behold! 5,000 men besides women and children. Why did they gather Jesus? They were hungry. They were what? Hungry. That is why they gathered Jesus. And behold, Jesus asked, what is available? They only told because Jesus only had 5 loaves of bread. Imagine those 250 bread or 300 bread. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And is that one Jesus we used to feed 5,000 men? You know, to complete 1,000, you know how many? 5,000 beside men and women, beside children and women. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. The Bible said Jesus blessed it. And it multiplied. And he gave it to the disciples. And the disciples was now distributing it to the multitude, the crowd. And this crowd, as we were eating, the food was multiplying. In other words, as you cut bread like this, put for your mouth. You cut bread for your mouth. As they chew, your mouth is full. Your mouth is full. Your mouth is full. You dey swallow the food. Only one bread where you go, you not chop and finish. You even chop remain. All of them ate. They were filled up and they were all satisfied. And as they finished eating, the remnant which the one that eats remained, they began to load them in the basket. Remember now 5 fish and 5 bread and 2 fish. 5,000 men beside women and children ate. The one that remained filled up 12 baskets. And after they have loaded them in 12 baskets, Jesus called his 12 disciples, and he called them, and they entered boat with him to begin another missionary journey. And what did he do to the multitude? The Bible said he sent them away. He sent them away. Now, the multitude and the disciples, Jesus showed a difference between multitude and disciples. They were all gathered around Jesus. But when Jesus wanted to enter the boat, he did not carry the multitude along. He carried the disciples along. Why? Because the mission of the disciples is different from the mission of the multitude. Why? The mission of the multitude is different from the mission of the disciples. The multitude came because they were hungry. They need something. They want to be filled. Disciples' mind of coming along with Jesus was not for the food. They came to join hand with Jesus for the missionary work. Okay, when Jesus sent the multitude away, no one was there, no one among them was able to say, Master, if we chop now, tomorrow we will see what we do. It's better we follow you, most will follow you. No one of them was able to say anything. Because at that point in time they were freedom. They don't need Jesus again. They don't need food again. Maybe some of them might told them that they remaining 12 baskets. Minus Jesus plus Jesus will still be multiplied. No one of them say, please, I differentiate myself from others. I want to follow you the way other disciples follow you. Jesus said that way. They didn't use their mouth to say, Jesus, what? We are supposed to follow you. We are already a member of your ministry. We are supposed to be with you. Why are you saying this way? Guess what? Where they find food, and the man that provided food sent them away. They didn't think about tomorrow what will become of them when they are hungry again. Because at that point in time, their stomach was full. At that point in time, they were not hungry. You know when you eat food, you know better food. After some minutes, some hours, the food will begin to digest. Are you hearing me? It will turn to what you want to turn to. Then you are hungry again. Before you eat another food again, that food you ate will now press the former one. And that one is not finished, that's finished the work. It will now go toward defecation. You have to go and defecate that eye away because it's not a waste. But now, if you eat today, we don't eat tomorrow. If you eat tomorrow, we don't eat the afternoon. But at the time, their stomach is weak. They didn't bother about the future. They didn't bother about the They didn't bother about it. They were okay at that point. Even when the master said, go. And they say, we have to go. Because why? What if they want, don't collect a finish? What if they need, don't collect a finish? Nobody will say, no! If I am hungry, you feed me. I will need to sometimes one day again. Let me follow you. Because of why? They were not the disciples. They were multitudes. But the disciples did not behave like the multitude because the disciples, they are followers. Disciples follow Jesus while the multitude find their own way. Look at this. One day, in every church, we have disciples, we have multitude. We have disciples, we have multitude. You have been a Christian for years, does not make you a disciple. You have been a member of a church for years, does not make you a disciple. Why are you in that church? There are many motives that somebody can become a member of the church. Somebody that came to me is a man of God. They told me that God is using you, and God is powerful in you, and God has superseded to do miracles. Oh, I want to become your member. I said, fine, glory be to God. He said, well, talk to your God to bless me first. Talk to your God, I need a menu. If your God don't do what to get to the I'm going to be your menu.
I say, I want to put my God into test.
You want to put my God into trial. Okay, the reason why you came because you need the fruit of the womb. Because I told you we have prayed for somebody before, and the person get pregnant, and that's why you came. And you didn't come to become a member. You only come because you are hungry. Not to come to church because they are hungry. The question